Meghan Markle and Prince Harry issued a statement in relation to their first foundation after the Charity Commission ruled they did not act outside the law following an unfounded complaint. Meghan and Harry said to be pleased after the Charity Commission found their charity MWX Foundation, formerly known as the Sussex Royal Foundation, did not act outside charity law when it received funds from the Royal Foundation and when it transferred other funds to Travelist. In a brief statement, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said, "We are pleased that the Charity Commission has confirmed what we knew from the start, that MWX Foundation, formerly Sussex Royal, complied fully with UK charity law in its handling and transferring of funds and grants. Today's update provides complete closure to this review and ultimately underscores both the legitimacy of the former charity and the baselessness of the claims against it." Republic, the UK's largest anti-monarchy group which initially raised the complaint, issued an apology in light of the Charity Commission's findings. They said, "On July 20, 2020 we falsely claimed that the transfer of funds from the Royal Foundation to Sussex Royal and to Travelist was improper and likely to be unlawful. We also wrote to the Charity Commission expressing the same points and then widely publicised our letter to the UK media without knowing whether what we claimed was true. Our intention was to draw attention to the allegations. We did not contact the Royal Foundation and or Sussex Royal before going to the Charity Commission and to the media, which would have been the appropriate action. If we had contacted the organizations directly, we accept we would have realized quickly that there was nothing improper in their operations." The Charity Commission has now concluded its review and found that all activities of the charities were lawful and proper. "We apologize unreservedly to the charities and personally to the Duke of Sussex for our actions and the public damage that has been caused as a result of widely publicized untrue claims." The Sussex Royal Foundation was officially created in July 2019, a few months after Meghan and Harry chose to leave the Royal Foundation created by the Dukes of Cambridge and Sussex in 2009. In September 2019, Prince Harry also unveiled Travelist, an initiative created in partnership with tourism giants aiming to make this industry more sustainable. To set up the foundation's activity, Sussex Royal received an unrestricted grant of £145,000 from the Royal Foundation. A further £151,855 was received from the Royal Foundation and transferred from Sussex Royal to the Duke's Tourism Initiative to deliver Travelist's sustainable travel program. The Sussex Royal Foundation was never launched, and in the wake of Megxit in 2020 the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were asked to no longer use the word royal in their branding. In August last year, they changed the name of this organization to MWX Foundation and begun winding it up. Last week, it emerged from records on the company's house website the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have appointed a voluntary liquidator to begin shutting down the company. Meghan and Harry launched their new organization untrue, including for-profit production companies and a not-for-profit foundation, in late 2020. Following its investigation, the Charity Commission found that the transfer of funds to MWX was in line with the governing document of the Royal Foundation and allowed under charity law. The transfer of funds by MWX to Travelist was also lawful. Moreover, the Commission said Travelist could receive charitable funds for the promotion of sustainable travel only, which is a charitable activity in law, and that there was no evidence to suggest that any conflicts of interest between MWX and Travelist were managed inappropriately. Looking into the MWX Foundation's expenditure, the Commission also found almost half of its funds were spent on legal and administrative costs, noting funds can be legitimately used for these purposes. The trustees, the Commission added in a press release, chose to close the foundation just 12 months after it was established, doing so during difficult and unexpected circumstances. It added, it considers that the spending itself was not unreasonable given the unexpected events and unique circumstance which surrounded this charity and as such does not consider that further action is required. However, the Charity Commission noted the decisions on spending were not adequately documented. Helen Erner, Director of Regulatory Services at the Charity Commission, said, "The public expects charities to make a real positive difference for the people they help or the cause they pursue. Where concerns are raised with us, whatever the charity, it's right that we examine them and consider the issues carefully. In this case we have found that the trustees complied with their duties under charity law, and the transfers of funds between different organizations were in keeping with the charity's governing documents, with conflicts of interest being appropriately managed. The MWX Foundation should, though, have done more to document its decisions, especially regarding a charity's expenditure on legal and administrative costs. We also note that a substantial proportion of funds went into setting up and then winding up a charity that was active for a relatively short period of time. Trustees cannot predict future events when establishing a new charity. Circumstances can change after a charity has been set up. But all trustees, before setting up a charity, should think about the longer term, and consider carefully whether a new charity is the best way of achieving the intended aims. This helps ensure that setup costs are offset by longer term impact.